Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhirbhavatu me sada Yenakshara samamnayam Adhigamya maheshwarat Kritsnam vyakaranam proktam Tasmai paninaye namaha Vakyakaram Vararuchim Bhashyakaram Patanjalim Paninim Sutrakarancha Pranatosmi Munitrayam Vagartha Viva Samprikto Vagartha Pratipattaye Jagatah Pitaro Vande Parvati Parameshwaro Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Namaste, welcome everyone. Nice to see you. Okay. Om A I Un Rilik A Ong I Ouch Haya Varat Lan Nyamangananam Jabhanya Gadhadash Jabagadhadash Kapachatatav Kapai Shashasar Hal Iti Mahishwarani Sutrani Om Tipthasji Sipthastha Mip Vasmas Ta Atham Ja Tas Atham Dhvam It Vahi Mahing Om Sa O Aha O Aha A Bhyam Bihi E Bhyam Bhyaha Aha Bhyam Bhyaha Aha Oho Am I Oho Su O Aha. Okay. And our prayer for Sadhana Bodhini. Om Namaskritya Gurum Bhaktya Brahmatmananda Rupinam Sadhanasyopadeshtaram Purve Sadhana Bodhinim. So, here we are in the topic of Bhakti Yoga. So let's see this topic quickly. So first we saw in Shloka 9, well, Shloka 8, we saw that Bhakti Yoga is not really separate than Karma Yoga. But in 9 Shloka, it says, taking some specific actions into consideration, we distinguish those and give the name Bhakti Yoga. Right? And then we saw in Shloka 10, there are 3 types of actions. Bhakti, which is produced through the body, through the speech, and through the mind. But relating to Ishvara is the common feature, and that is the essence of Bhakti. Now we'll see, we saw Shloka number 11, that we saw the first part, right? We were talking about body. So the first, we see worship is a physical action, then vachikam, Kirtana is oral. And then we see this last one, Chittajam. Dhyana, meditation, is a mental activity. So, and one should know that the latter is superior to the former in order. So, the most subtle and the best, as it were, the most superior, is called meditation, because it's the hardest, if you will, then oral, then puja. But they're meant for different people. Again, we shouldn't really say superior. It's kind of like karma yoga and jnana yoga. Neither are superior, just they're meant for different people at different times. But you tend to get more punya, the more subtle, the more difficult the action may be. Right? So in terms of that, there's superiority. Okay, now let's jump into the next one. You can repeat after me. Adavishasya puja syat. Adavishasya puja syat. Vigrahe tadanantaram. Vigrahe tadanantaram. Vishvarupasya vishvasmin. Vishvarupasya vishvasmin. Pujaisha cha vishishyate. Pujaisha cha vishishyate. So we see some sandhis here, right? Adav vishasya. So there are two words, right? Adho ishasya. So this is what we call yan sandhi. So we call yan sandhi. Sorry. Ayava. So we call it ayadi sandhi. Ayadi sandhi. And then syat vigrahe, that's just two words are combined. They're not meaningfully combined. So they're just put together there, but just syat vigrahe. So there's no sandhi there. Tadanantaram is one samasa, so that's one word. Vishvarupasya, that's one samasa. Vishvasmin, pujaisha. So there we see another sandhi. So puja esha. So we'll see that vriddhi sandhi. Chavishishyate. So we should review sandhi at some point as well. Yeah. Okay. So let's first just look at the whole meaning. At first, the seeker should worship the Lord in or through the idol. Through the idol. Later, he or she will worship the omnipresent Lord in all. And this form of worship excels other forms. Again, always a perfect setup for karma yoga class. But this is how we pray. First, we pray to an idol, then we pray to Sinsi Ishwar and everything. Okay, so let's look at the Sanskrit. So I just broke it up. I just changed the order. Okay. Vigrahe ishasya puja adau syat. Vigrahe ishasya puja adau syat. Okay, so can you catch the verb? Can you catch the verb? Yeah, you can catch it because I put it at the end. No, you know it because the syat. Okay, syat. Okay, syat is a bit funny. It looks like, what is syat? Syat is actually, because we haven't seen it, I won't ask you what is syat, but I should have it somewhere here. Yeah. So this is actually as dhatu. Syat is as dhatu in vidiling. Okay, as dhatu, to p, to be in vidiling. So we've seen a lot of vidiling in this text, right? So we're really seeing a lot of vidiling over and over and over again in this text. how you can get a clue of Vidiling. So let's look at the previous shloka. We saw that. So here we saw this last time, that here we have two forms. If the anga is ending with short akara, then it will be the second one. Or sorry, if it's ending with short akara, it should be this first one. Okay, it'll be the first one. You'll add the first one. If it's anything other than short akara, you'll see the second one. So a lot of what of a clue is of a Vidiling. Well, first of all, if you have to figure out short akara or something else than that, so you'll see a lot of times like bhaved, because akara plus it will get bhaved, right? Bhaved, bhavedam, bhaveyuhu. You see how that form starts if you have short akara. If you have anything else, you just add yat. So you'll see a lot of yats. Yat, yatam, yuhu, yaha, yatam, yata, yama, yava, yama. Okay. As dhatu, right? Is it ending with short akara? As dhatu is not ending with short akara. And even if we have the anga, it doesn't become, we don't end with the short akara. But what's funny is this as becomes sa. It just becomes sakara. Now there's those rules again are beyond us. Those are complex rules just for this in this form. So we don't need to go through them, but it just becomes sakara. So sakara plus the third person singular. So sa plus yat becomes syat. Right? Then sa plus, so sa without the akara afterwards. So sa, syat, then syatam, syuhu. Syaha, syatam, syata, syama, syava, syama. Okay? Feeling okay with that? So let's look at the form on the next page. I made it here. So syat, you can say with me again. Syat, syatam, syuhu, syaha, syatam, syata, syama, syava, syama. Okay. So here we're seeing syat, pratama purusha ekavachanam. We at least want to know this pratama purusha ekavachanam for these forms, because this is what we'll see the most often. So syat, may he be. So Vidiling could be a prayer or it can be a command. So syat, may he, she, it be, right? Now here, they translated that as there should be, okay? Because this is more of a sense of, it could be, here we said, may he be, but we're saying, may it be, rather, right? May it be. May it be. Okay, now we want to look for a first case. So let's just go through these forms. Does someone want to give the cases for all of these words? You can just try it out, see how it goes. If you're wrong, that's okay. Okay. Harprasad, do you want to try that out?
Vigrahe 6-1.
Okay.
No, 7-1.
7-1. Yeah.
7-1. And Ishasya 6-1. Puja is it may be a 1-1 or a 2-1.
Okay.
And although I'm not sure about although
Okay.
it is which I don't know, the Ado means in the beginning, right?
Yeah, in the beginning. Yeah.
In the beginning. I'm not sure about it.
Okay, so this comes from Adi Shabda, short Ikara. Harivat, like Hari.
Like Hari. Is it like Hari?
It is like Hari, correct, yes.
Okay. Haryo.
That's okay. Well, why don't we leave this one for now?
Okay.
We'll come back to it. That's okay.
Okay.
And then we have Syat.
Tad Syat is a verb, yeah. Tad Anantaram.
So we'll stop. We'll pause there.
Okay.
So what do you? So you said the first case would be?
I'm sorry.
Which word is the first case here?
Here, puja, it may be a 1-1 or a 2-1.
Perfect. Okay. So we'll pause there.
Yeah.
Okay. So puja exactly is our 1-1. So this is puja. So akaranta, strilinga. Sorry, that should say stri, akaranta strilinga, prathama vibhakti ekavachanam. Okay. We can say this is kartri pratama, or this is just right. This pratama. Okay. To syat. Now, so puja syat, there should be, or puja will be. Puja will be. Okay. So worship, if we want to translate that, puja, worship. So syat should be or would be. Okay, now we'll say ado, ado. Now let's look at this word. So we'll go right to left for all this rest of the words. So puja, we'll come back to puja in a second, okay? Ado. Okay, oh, I see some, okay, I see a hand. Yes, so this is adi, this is like adi, ikaranta, punlinga, like hari. Now, this is, you see hari form here. So Har Prasadji, it's totally natural that this is difficult. That's why I have this chart here. So this is, you'll see in Saptami Vibhakti Ekavachanam, Haro. Haro. Okay, so let's look at this whole form. Let's chant Hari. But instead of Hari, let's chant Adi. Okay? Adi. So Adihi, Adi, Adayaha, Adim, Adi, Adin, Adina, Adibhyam, Adibihi. Fourth case, Adaye. If you're very confident, you can close your eyes. Adibhyam, Adibhyaha. Fifth case, Adehe, Adibhyam, Adibhyaha. Sixth case, Adehe, Adyoho, Adinam. Seventh case, Adho, Adyoho, Adishu. He, Ade, He, Adi, He, Adayaha. Okay, I made you do it, but I also had it here, but I didn't want to show you this yet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is seven one. So this is Adi Shabda Ikaranta Punlinga Saptami Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Now Saptami Vibhakti, what do we know? It's called, we usually have Adhikarane. Okay, Adhikarane means now it can be in form of, can be Vishaya in terms of a place, like in a place. It can be Kala in terms of time, or sorry, not Vishaya. It can be place, time, and subject matter. Okay, place, time, and subject matter. Desha, yeah, desha, kala, and vishaya. Thank you. That was the word I was looking. Desha, kala, vishaya. Meaning a place, it can be in form of time or in a subject matter. Right? So in the library, I am studying the third chapter I'm studying at 7 o'clock, and I'm currently in the third chapter. So you saw how I used those three forms. Here, ado is in the beginning. So this is in terms of kala. So this is adhikarane saptami to syat. Puja should be in the beginning, or in the beginning, puja should be, or is, or would be. So in the beginning, so this is in terms of time. Puja, then we go right to left. Of what? Kasya puja? Ishasya puja. Ishasya puja. So this is Isha, Akaranta, Pullinga, Shashti Vibhakti, Ekavachanam. What's this Shashti? Sambandhe Shashti to puja. So the worship of the Lord so yeah, they said there should be worship of the Lord in the beginning. And where? Kasmin vigrahe. Vigrahe. Okay, so vigrahe, we have akaranta, pullinga, saptami bhakti, ekavachanam. This is also adhikarane saptami. This is what kind? This is desha. It's in a place, in a vigraha, in the form, in the idol. So yeah, so they said in the idol. Okay, so worship in the beginning. So worship of the Lord is in the idol. In the beginning, there should be worship of the Lord in the idol. Yeah, in the beginning, there should be worship of the Lord in the idol. Or the worship of the Lord should be in the idol. Okay, Harprasadji, you have a question?
Mahodaya, the puja should be akaranta strilingam.
Yeah, akaranta. Thank you. Missed that line. Perfect. Akaranta, yeah. So puja, by the way, let's just do puja. Puja, puje, pujaha. Pujam, puje, pujaha. Pujaya, pujabhyam, pujabhihi. Pujayai, pujabhyam, pujabhyah. Pujayaha, pujabhyam, pujabhyah. Pujayaha, pujayoho, pujanam. Pujayam, pujayoho, pujasu. He puje, he puje, he pujaha. Okay, so puja can only be one form here, right? So that one. So we'll say that one feminine. Okay. Tadanantaram vishwasmin vishwarupasya ishasya puja syat. Okay. There should be. Okay. So let's look at these cases. We just go through them first. Tadanantaram. Anantaram is actually an avyaya word. Vishvasmin. Vishvasmin. Okay, yeah, I saw someone say it. 7-1. We'll look at that. Vishvarupasya 6-1. Sya puja. Then syat. Same thing. We saw that. Ishasya. We saw that. Okay. So tadanantaram. Let's look at tadanantaram. So usually we'll put this word second. We don't really often start off with an avyaya word, but anantaram. So it means anantaram means after. After. Right? After tat. After that. After that. So we can also in English we just say later. So after you do puja in the murti or through the murti, then tadanantaram, after that or later, puja syat. There would be puja, or there should be puja. There should be puja of what? Ishasya. And then Vishvarupasya. Okay, now let's look at Vishvarupasya. Okay, does someone want to give the Rupa Parichaya, the form here? What is the whole thing? You can raise your hand. Okay, I want to see if anyone else wants a chance. Okay, can I call on people? So, okay. So, so Pratima ji, I'll help you with it. Can I unmute you?
Okay, so tadanantaram.
So first we'll start with we're just looking at Vishvarupasya, just that one word.
Okay, Vishvarupasya.
So,
Rupasya is Rupa. It would be Akaranta Pullinga.
Yeah, so,
Shashti Ekavachanam. Vishvarupasya iti.
Perfect. So this is Akaranta Pullinga. So Vishvarupa. This is Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam. You said that perfectly. And then we'll say this is Sambandhe Shashti. This is connected to Puja.
Puja.
So Sambandhe Shashti to Puja. So usually it's connected to a verb, but when it's 6 cases, it's connected to another noun. Okay. So Vishvarupasya, here they translate as omnipresent. What does Rupa mean, Pratimaji? Rupa, just Rupa?
Rupa means a form.
Form. And Vishva?
Is a universal or Jagat.
Yeah, everything. The form of all. Yeah, form of everything. Right? And so if we say form of all, that's it. The fancy term for that is omnipresent. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So Vishvarupasya. So the puja of the Lord, and which is Vishvarupasya, which is omnipresent, which is in the form of all. Now, these are actually samanadikaranam. We can say these 2 words are samanadikaranam. They're pointing to the same thing. I add ishasya here. It's not actually there again. It's only there once. So is it Vishvarupa plus asya? No, it's actually just Vishva plus Rupa. So those are the samasa. We would say it's a Shashti Tatpurusha. Tatpurusha. So it's the form. Or we can say, form of all. We can say that, right? Vishvasya Rupaha iti Vishvarupaha. Right? So we would use the 6th case. So Vishvasya Rupaha Vishvarupaha. Then we would put it in the 6th case, Vishvarupasya. So Tatpurusha because the form is. Okay, now omnipresent. Now we don't need to say this, but for the teacher doesn't want to miss the point. Vishvasmin, the form omnipresent, where? Vishvasmin. So in all, in all. Okay, so Vishvasmin is just like we have Sarva Shabda. Vishwa is declines just like Sarva. So Vishwa can be in all three genders, but here we're talking about masculine. So notice how Vishwa, just like Sarva, so 1, 3, 4, 1, 5, you see those bold letters are where it's a little bit different than Rama. Or than Rama. So 1, 3 would be Vishve, 4, 1 would be Vishvasmai, 5, 1 would be Vishvasmat, 6, 3, Vishvesham, 7, 1, Vishvasmin, and Sabodhana, He Vishve. Okay, so we have Vishvasmin, that is our 7th case here. So the puja of the Lord, the omnipresent Lord, which was in all. So there should be puja of the Lord, of the omnipresent Lord in all, after doing it in the Vigraha first, right? After doing the Vigraha, then we do puja in all. Esha puja cha vishishyate. Vishishyate. Okay, so our verb here, vishishyate. Now, you have to think about, what would you look up in the Dhatu Kosha? Oh, there's a question. Is tadantaram a samasa? Yeah, sorry, I missed that earlier. Is tadanantaram a samasa? It is a samasa. This, I would most likely say this is an avyayi bhava samasa, but I'll have to check that. Why I'm saying, because avyayi bhava usually has the avyaya word as the first word. Here it's the second word, but I can check up on that. But avyayi bhava, there's a type of samasa which makes the whole thing avyaya. Okay, so we'll double check on that though. But it is a samasa. So we have these two words which are meaningfully combined. Okay, so Esha puja cha vishishyate. We have this verb here, vishishyate. I was saying, what would you look up, right? So you have these forms, vishishyate. So you can probably get the yate, you can get rid of. You see V and shish. Right? So if I were to look this up, I would look up shish dhatu and then V upasarga, right? V upasarga, shish dhatu. And I did look that up. So it is in the back of the book. I mean, the Dhatu Kosha, V Shish. So this is Shish Dhatu 7p. You have this V, and it has a lot of different meanings. V Shish means to qualify, to particularize, to specify, to distinguish. You see this, we're going to take this word, some of these meanings down here. It is superior, it excels, it is better than, right? So it excels, is higher than, is preferable or superior. We're going to take those meanings. So it's superior to. Okay. Or here they use excels, meaning the same thing. So we have Vishish, then we have Ya plus Atmanepada. What does that clue us into? Karmani Prayoga, right? Karmani Prayoga. Because this is 7, we said this is 7p, 7p. Okay. So V plus Shish Dhatu, 7p. Then this is Lat Lakara. This is Karmani Prayoga. Pratama Purushaha Ekavachanam. So something excels, something is better than. Okay. What excels or what is better than the rest? Esha cha vishisha. It just says Esha vishishate. I added the word puja, right? Because the context of puja, but Esha. Esha is etad pratipadika. Etad strilinga pratama vibhakti ekavachanam. This type of puja, the second one, is vishishyate, excels, or is better than the puja in the vigraha. Okay, so let's look at the whole meaning. At first, the seeker should worship the Lord in the idol. Vigrahe ishasya puja adau syat. Later, she will worship the omnipresent Lord in all. Tadanantaram vishvasmin vishvarupasya puja syat. And this form of worship excels other forms. Esha puja cha vishishyate. We'll chant it. I'll take questions after we take our break. While we're taking a break. Ada vishasya puja syat. Got the meaning? Vigrahe tadanantaram vishvarupasya vishvasmin pujaisha cha vishishyate. Om shanti shanti shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.